All right, we're back. Good morning. I want to welcome you to today's Enlightenment broadcast. I'm Jay Moore, your healthy accountant, helping you to account for your life. I'm so excited. Happy New Year again. It's still the first week of the new year. We can say that. I think we can say that every day for the first week, man, because it's always great to know that you've made it into another year. And so that's an exciting thing. I want to just want to remember a few folk, man. There have been some people that we've been connected to that did not make it into 2020. One of our friends who passed away about a week and a half ago. She'll be funeralized on Sunday. Miss Susanna Robin, and I can still see her face. She was always smiling, and she always wanted something good to happen for the youth of our church. And knowing that she's gone, like she was here and then now she's gone, it's surreal. I've got a good friend, some good friends, Stacy and Colin, who lost their mother just recently. I think it was maybe the day before Christmas, a couple of days before Christmas. I want to just think about them, as I know that it's a rough time when you lose a loved one. Another good friend from high school, Connie, she lost her mother just before the new year. And there's others. There are others who have not made it into 2020. So that's why it's a blessing. It's a blessing that we have this unique opportunity to continue to move forward. So with that said, I want to jump right into and continue on the topic of finances. And today's specific topic is on how to think like a sparrow. This is going to help to set the foundation of finance and how to look at finances and your needs. Now, yesterday, I hope you caught the 10 things or the 10 mindsets that you should not use when it comes to dealing with your finances. If you didn't catch yesterday, go back and catch it tomorrow. And I think for the next 2 days after today, we're going to talk about the two realms, the two different financial systems that I may have touched on it once before, but we're going to go deep for a couple of days. We're going to talk about the two financial systems. You don't want to miss, tomorrow, well, today or tomorrow, and the day following that. So, how to think like a sparrow. Let's consider birds. We see birds flying all the time, and like, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing? Like, when you see them flying, they're just kind of flying, like just living their life when they're in the air. It's nothing like driving down the road and I can see one of these birds with the big wings. It's not an eagle. I think they may be buzzards or whatever they are, and they're just gliding. That's why they were created. They were created to fly. And if a bird isn't flying, then they have no use, because if their wings are not working, then it wouldn't be a need for them. Now, but here's the thing. They are never worried. They're never worried. Birds are never worried about their provision. They just seem to get it. I could see birds some mornings on my lawn just kind of chirping away, because maybe there's something in the ground. Maybe they found some seed that they can eat, and they're eating the seed. They're not worried. They just go from place to place finding food. Now, how does this relate to us? And why would you want to think like a sparrow? Why would you want to have that same mindset? Well, right now, many people are afraid, right? One of the mindsets that we cannot have is worry. And it's nothing like, I've got this great job, which I had some good jobs, and I got fired twice, and I got laid off once. And here's the thing. I probably went into a state of worry, but here's what happened. You get a new job. But it's even deeper than, I'm just going to get a new job. It's doing what you're supposed to do. Like, what were you created to do? That may create it could create a sense of worry in you, because you may be afraid, like, well, I don't think I can do it. I don't have the resources. Man, I don't really have the time because I'm working. Oh, there's no way I can do that. Those are mindsets that we talked about yesterday. You don't want this mindset. The sparrow's not thinking this way. The sparrow is just living their life. They're flying there. They have no cares, and all they do is get their provision. Now, there's a text in Genesis chapter 1, 26 and 27. It gives you the blueprint for who you are. And the blueprint says you were created in the image of God. All right, so if you were created in the image of God, why would you need to worry about your finances? Why would you need to worry about your health? Why would you need to worry about your kids? Why would you need to worry about your family, your marriage, your church? Why would you need to worry about anything? You were created in the image of God. But on finances, right? You must now realize that, oh, wait a second. I'm a part of something that's totally different than what I can really see. Because if God takes care of the sparrows, man, I know there's no reason why he won't take care of me. Yeah, there is no reason why he won't take care of you. Their provision is not dependent on what they do. I want to say that again. Their provision is not dependent on what they do. See, in the world that we live in, you got to do something to get money. You have to buy or sell, or if you got a job, you got to work time in order to get paid. But when you shift your thinking, which that's what's going to happen. If you follow this broadcast for this year, you're going to shift your thinking. You're going to find out something that you didn't know, or you're going to find out something that you knew but you didn't quite understand how to apply it in your life, and you're going to be able to upgrade, take your life, take your finances, take your belief to the next level. Their provision is not dependent on their works. You don't have to do anything. When I say you don't have to do anything, I ain't saying you're going to sit down and do nothing and just sit there and say, I'm going to just wait for God. No. See, because God will give you a job as your provision. That is your provision. But I'm going to tell you, there's been times in my life when I didn't do anything and I got something. There's been times in my life when I didn't do anything and all of a sudden something happened. I'm like, wait, how'd that happen? So yeah, there's times where it seemed like you didn't work for it. Here's the thing though. You've got to take what you have, right? You got a job. You got your businesses. It may not be doing as well as you want, but then you got to look at that and say, man, I'm so grateful. He is providing for me. He is giving me the provision, and I am good with what he's doing. Now I'm going to take what I have. See, this is the power of multiplication in what I see as the kingdom. You take what you have and you use it, and you continue to use it. You build up an obedience and you build up a faith. I'm going to tell you, man, I've been building up faith in my life over the past, 7 years? Only 7. Because the years before that, I was just doing stuff. Now it's, man, I can kind of see the direction that he's pointing me into. I can see all the resources that he gave me, and now all the resources that I have to use. I don't have to worry about finances. Man, those things are coming. But you know what? I must have a purpose for the finances. That's the last thing I want to talk about, is the purpose for which you have finances, money. See, if there's no purpose, if it's just for the sake of you having some money, I just want to take care of me and my family, then it's not going to be, you're not going to have as much in most cases. Or if you get more, you won't be fulfilled. The goal is, if you are fulfilled, if you are doing the job that you're supposed to be doing, living the life that you're supposed to be living, you will find fulfillment, and you will start to see tenfold, 20-fold, 30-fold, 50-fold, 100-fold in your life. Now, who doesn't want to experience that? That is the purpose of this broadcast, is to help you to experience 10, 20, 30, 50, 100-fold, not just in your finances, but in your life. When you're around people, folks just get better. Yes. When you're at home with your family is just coming together. Yes. Your health is just, you seem to be getting younger. Absolutely. That's living in prosperity, living in the abundance for which God has called it. See, wealth is not considered to be money. Wealth is considered to be a state of being. Wealth is considered to be a mindset and the resources that come with it. And there is money that comes with that. But before you can have that, you got to experience the true nature of how wealth works, which is living the abundance and knowing that you are prosperous even before. Just like the sparrow. How to think like a sparrow? You will need vision. You will need focus. And lastly, you will need to experience the wealth that you've been called to live. Then you will know what it feels like to have faith, just like a sparrow. So guys, I appreciate you for joining me today for today's Enlightenment broadcast. Don't forget, catch me tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the two systems, the two realms in which everything operates. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it for the next couple of days. Guys, I appreciate you. Look, if you haven't been to thehealthyaccountant.com, go check it out. Go watch the video. 3 secrets of the kingdom help you elevate your business, elevate your life. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.